Do you use JavaScript and arrays and have no idea what array destructuring is? Well, then this video is for you because array destructuring can make your life a whole lot easier. So let's start with this basic example where we have a simple array with two elements. Now, destructuring simply means unpacking the values of this array into different variables. So if I had two different variables which have the name of first and second and I wanted them to possess the values of array 1, then the syntax for destructuring the values of array 1 into first and second would be something like this. And this is the basic syntax for destructuring with a opening and closing brackets and with the names of the variables inside. Well, this simply signifies that the first element of array 1 would go into the variable first and the second element of array 1 would go into the variable second. Now when I print first and second, you see their values as these. Now let's make things a little more interesting. What if our initial array only had one value? Now the question arises that what will happen with the variable second when we try and assign them the value of array 1. The variable second will become undefined in this case. Now we can leave it undefined or we can give it a default value. So this is how we give it a default value. Now whenever there is no value for second variable to be unpacked, it will be assigned the default value. And this is how it would look if we print these two variables. Let's take another example. Here I have the same array and a variable named sum variable. And I want to apply sum variable the fourth value of array 1. And here is how we can ignore some of the value while destructuring. We add these extra commas in our destructuring syntax and the number of commas is equal to the number of indexes we want to skip. So what these extra commas signify is that we don't want the first three values. Just give us the fourth value and store it into our variable named sum variable. So the fourth value of the array is 14 and this is the output we get when we print the variable sum variable. Let's take another example. Now this example is similar to the last one. The only difference is that we have another variable with the name of all other var. And the situation is such that we need to store all the other values after the fourth value of array 1 in all other var. And sum variable will still have the fourth value of array 1. And so how do we do this? Well, this is how our destructuring syntax would look like. This here is the fourth value going in sum variable and this here is called as the rest pattern. These three dots will signify that all the other values should go inside all other var. Notice it will contain all the other values after the fourth value only because the first four values have already been taken. And this is how the output would look like if we printed out sum variable and all other var. And now finally the last example. This example kind of summarizes all the other examples that we saw earlier. So we can see how in this example we have the default value part, the empty commas part that are used to ignore values and the rest pattern part, all squeezed into one destructuring syntax. Notice something different. Well, the array 1 is missing and rather we have this raw array data on the right hand side. And this is how the output looks like when we print the two variables. So this was it for array destructuring. Thank you for watching and see you next time.